You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good Wednesday to you, sir. How are you?
I'm doing pretty darn well. Hey, who isn't loving this spring? Isn't it something?
It's something.
Is it for real this time, do you think?
John, have you been outside, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, the birds are not birding, the bees are not being, the grass is not grassing.
Yeah, I suppose.
We've been had. I tell you,
Again.
had.
Nice, it gets cold. It gets nice, it gets cold.
I think we should all lawyer up and do something about it. John Aston was born this day.
Oh, I like him.
Love him.
Too most famous as Gomez Addams, the Addams Family TV series.
Yeah.
My
It was a
wife
blast.
Love
Heidi and
him.
we were just talking about the fact that she thought as well.
We
thought
both had thought he passed away a few years
but he's
ago.
still alive.
Yeah. He's still with us.
I thought he'd passed too.
Yeah.
No,
we looked it
he's
up.
alive.
Really?
Yeah, Heidi looked it up. Because somebody said something about it, and she's like, wait a minute, I thought he died.
Well, you know, he was married to Patty Duke for
Yeah.
quite a while,
Yes.
and she passed on.
Yeah, maybe that's what we were thinking.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I met his son, Sean. Nice kid.
That's fantastic. Eric Clapton, drawing a pair of sevens today.
Nice.
7T7, still getting it done. And, ladies and gentlemen, Stanley Kirk Burrell is 60 today.
Stanley Burrell.
We call him MC Hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
His parents didn't name him that.
Right.
So I looked it up because
Yeah.
I got nothing better to do.
That's cool, though. I'm glad you did that.
Let's do a little flashback action here and learn some stuff. 1867, this day. Heidi, this one's for you and me. United States of America writes a little check, buys Alaska
Oh, hey, yeah.
from Russia for a mere $7,200,000.
Seward's Folly is what they call
Wow.
that.
It's a heck of a bargain.
That would be about $115 million in today's dollars.
It's still a
But
bargain.
it's roughly 2 cents an acre.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
2
Nuts.
cents an acre.
Sure wish I could get a hold of some of that.
That is something else.
Great
And,
for island property.
Yeah, then we told her it was originally an island,
No.
and we towed her up to Canada for some reason. Just
Which
kind
makes
of
no sense.
tacked it on. Probably used a little rebar because it ain't moved since, but who knew? It was 1981. President loved this guy, Ronald Reagan.
Oh, yes. I miss him.
This was a bad day, man. 1981, shot and
Yep.
wounded, along
Yep.
with 3 others. Assassination attempt by John Hinckley Jr., who, by the way, is out. He's just kind of roaming free these days.
Isn't that nuts?
He's got his own YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah, to unload his art, his writings, his music. He's a musician, and yeah, I don't know if he goes there, does anything about it, but yep, there you go.
That's weird.
And in 1992, and this has a direct correlation to the story I just did, Academy Awards. Best Actress Oscar, Jodie Foster.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
See, John Hinckley was trying to impress
Yep.
Jodie
Yep,
Foster.
yep, yep.
Yes.
So impressed.
The movie Silence of the Lambs, which is it was a
Awesome movie.
laugh out loud funny family film of the year.
Yeah.
That's what
Watch
movie-
it with the
The
kids.
kids loved it.
Very cool.
So there you go. I know, we all know. We just bounce ahead here.
Going to do that on this Wednesday. We got some prizes to give away. We'll talk about that coming up here in a bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
The Vegas Travel Center is offering 3 days and 2 nights accommodations to Vegas. They'll completely waive the package price. Plus, you get tickets to your choice of activities as well as meals. Jump on this now. Obviously, a deal like this isn't going to last. When they're gone, they're gone. So don't miss out. Just call 605-210-5220 and they'll get you set up for a great getaway. Call now for this special radio offer. 605-210-5220. That's 605-210-5220.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. And I have Dr. Harley joining me. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, I'm doing great, John. We're finally getting into spring, so with spring comes a lot of new challenges.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit ahead of time about allergies, and I have a little sniffle here and there. I have no idea. And I suppose that's probably the thing with a lot of people. we don't even know what we're allergic to. We just know it's something. And this time of year, there's a lot of stuff to choose from, isn't there?
Yeah, I know we talk about sinuses and allergies a lot, but it's so prevalent anymore. So many people have it. And just with the weather warming up, I've been seeing a lot more people dealing with, either the sinus headaches, the congestion, colds, like just all this stuff. It's like, is it from just the warm weather? Like, what's going on?
And there are some people who, when they have allergies and they have symptoms, they go out and get some sort of tablet or pill to take to make that. But chiropractic can actually help too, can't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, we see a lot of people that deal with it that, maybe we don't get rid of their allergies because whatever they're allergic to, their body's allergic to, but we definitely help manage their symptoms. Where some, they're like, every year I get a sinus infection, but I haven't gotten one yet, which is awesome. That's, we want to at least make sure things aren't getting worse or that they're able to just manage with their issues a lot easier. Well, it makes sense that, if your nervous system is overreactive or you're in fight or flight mode, that your immune system is going to respond to like everything. And that's what allergies are, is a reaction from your body to something normal, be it pollen or dust or pet dander or something like that, that your body's like, oh, hey, this shouldn't be here. We need to attack it. Well, then, you're going to have runny eyes, running nose, sniffles, cough, all these different things because that's your body's response to something going on. Well, if we help calm down the nervous system, restoring that proper communication, the immune system's not going to be as overactive and they're not going to react as badly to that normal thing that their body's responding to. So just from, a physiological standpoint, how we help with allergy sufferers. But then also, I see a lot of people like they have the sinus pressure in their face.
Oh, yeah.
So by adjusting in their face, just kind of adjusting their cheekbones and their jaw and stuff like that helps take a lot of that pressure off. So then, things are draining better so they don't get those sinus problems as bad.
And then even if they do have some issues, they'd be minor issues instead of major issues, which again, at the end of the day, it's relieving a lot of stuff.
Yeah, either, less symptoms or less severity or just less often is what we're seeing, which is awesome.
So if somebody listening is going, you know what, I deal with this stuff every single year and I didn't know anything about this. If they'd like to reach out to Balanced Life Chiropractic and maybe stop in and see if there's something that you can help them with, what is the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Yeah, totally. Like, you don't know what you don't know. And if you've never really thought of different things, then, chiropractic's a great thing to at least try and see if we can help you. So they can give us a call at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a message on Facebook at Balanced Life Chiropractic.
Very nice. You can also find them on their website, which is balancedlifesd.com.
It's Bernie Carrick, former New York City Police Commissioner. If you own a gun, you need to check out StopBoxUSA.com, the safest solution to keep a firearm in your home and get instant, reliable access to that gun. It's an awesome weapon retention product, especially if you have little kids at home or frequent visitors. Get access to your gun in under a second. StopBox is the safest solution to keep a firearm in your home.
Use discount code RADIO to save 10% at StopBoxUSA.com.
You need to check out StopBoxUSA.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting, but before we get to that, it's a Wednesday.
Is it now?
We got some tickets to Hairball. They're going to be in Brookings not tonight. What is it? This Friday.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Days from now.
All right, fun.
Hairball's a blast.
April
They
Fool's
really
Day.
are.
So if you would like to register, I'm going to be giving away a few more tomorrow.
Okay.
So you can register now at sunnyradio.com. See a big old button on it that says win awesome prizes. But I'll give away 2 pairs right now. How's that sound?
Ooh.
Let me see. Who do I get to pick?
Winner, winner.
How about Kevin Larson and Lila Peterson?
Kevin and Lila. I wonder if they'll go together
They
with
each
their
get a-
significant others.
They each get a pair. So if you guys want a carpool, you can line that up amongst yourselves.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Have
So
a
what do
good
you have
time.
for us? What do you find interesting today, Nick?
I think this thing, it tore through social media last week. It was absolutely crazy. I'm sure you saw it. That tornado down in Texas snagged that kid in the pickup truck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
didn't see anything about
Banged
this.
him around this tornado. It was
Pickup
actually
was like flying around.
storm chasers were
then he drove
following
away.
this, and they just happened to catch it. This tornado picked up this kid's truck with him in it,
Whoa.
and he ended up driving away.
When it drove away, I seriously was like, was that CGI or did that really just happen?
No, that is a true story. So here's an update on that story. Kid's name is Riley Leon, 16 years old. He was actually Yes, he's
16.
and I love this quote, according to Fox 7, who interviewed him down in Austin. Quote, "It was my first time being in a tornado." You love that?
Yeah, hopefully his only time.
And that's what he ended it with. And hopefully my last time.
Yeah.
Actually, Leon, he was on his way home from a job interview at a Whataburger restaurant.
I hope he gets that job.
I just love him more and more.
Oh, man.
Even though he did drive away from that incredible encounter. Truck severely damaged, pretty much ruined. So Bruce Lowry, who happens to own a Chevy dealership in Fort Worth, along with Chevrolet, got together and just gifted Riley with a 2022 Silverado Special Texas Edition pickup.
Boom.
All right. Guess who's going storm
There you
chase?
go. And they gave him $15,000 for expenses, whatever those may be. 15. There's probably a couple tanks of gas.
And a new pair of pants.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, he'll be getting insurance. He did end up with a small fracture in his back in that incident and will require surgery. So
yeah, there you go.
there's going to be some expenses. So.
Wow. I wonder, the guy who recorded the video, the people that recorded, they were storm chasers, he said?
Official storm chasers,
I wonder how much dough they made on that. Because a lot of storm chasers, I know several storm chasers that they go out and chase
They
storms.
monetize it?
Oh, they do.
Oh,
yeah.
I
That's
had no
why
idea.
they do it. Yeah.
I've got a friend that
Sell
actually
it to news networks and
a friend that owns a company who does the monetizing, where like they do it to him, and then they work through him. None of what I just said made any sense.
It
but
sure
I do
did,
know what I'm
John, but
talking
you
about.
keep
I just don't know
going.
how to
That's
say it.
awesome.
Don't let that stop you.
But yeah, a lot of the time when you see a tornado or lightning or thunder photos or whatever,
Thanks, John.
He's not going to
Good
stop.
story,
is
John.
he?
they get paid for
That's riveting. You should write a thesis on it. In fact, why don't you go start writing that, and we'll get on with the show.
and I'm going to figure out how to take a photo of thunder.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
I think you can do that. It's a sound.
Anyway.
I'll be quiet now.
All right.
Did you have more, Dan?
We done?
I was done about 20 minutes ago, John.
Oh, boy. Oh, well, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Go figure out what I just said. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
At bettercreditcards.com, our mission is to help you get a better credit card. Why pay more interest than you need to? We have cards with amazing points and perks. If you're not a point person and just want the lowest interest rate, you can find those too at bettercreditcards.com. You can also find credit cards designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card. Give yourself a little credit at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. The rebound in equities continued Tuesday with the S&P 500 moving about 0.5% to the highest level in over 6 weeks. The move was driven by another round of economic data that shows rising home prices, rising consumer confidence, and near record levels of job openings. The caveat for investors, however, is that this week's key economic reports are still due out, and the price action on Tuesday was dubious at best. On the economic front, the monthly labor data is due out this week, starting with today's release of the ADP report. The report should show another month of strong job creation, which is a two-edged sword for the economy. Improved employment is a definite benefit to the economy, but is ultimately driving wage inflation. And there is inflation data due out this week as well. The PCE price index is expected to show another acceleration in year-over-year inflation, and we will not be surprised to see it come in hotter than the analysts are expecting. You can get the inside track at marketbeatminute.com.